guys, we are back for season 4. I can't believe that we've been traveling around this state for 4 seasons. We've seen so much. So for this show, we're back up in the White Mountains. We're heading from North Conway to Intervale and to Glen. Each town or village has a personality of its own and a lot of unique things to do. Spending the night up in the mountains is definitely one of my favorite things to do, and this little inn did not disappoint. Then I head up to the road to learn about adventuring in these mountains and, most importantly, how to be safe. We then go up the road a little further to try out some fresh baked pastries and bread, and I get to take a mini baking class. I was so excited to then find this unique and beautiful botanical themed gift shop. I could have spent an entire day here, but we had too much to do. And we're closing out the night at an award-winning restaurant and bar, which also happens to be a cider mill. So as you can see, I am so excited to explore New Hampshire and share it with you. So let's get going.
Hi, I'm Christopher Bellis, owner of the Cranmore Inn. The Cranmore Inn has been here for 160 years. It was originally built in 1863, and travelers who would come up to this neck of the woods from southern New Hampshire and Massachusetts would stay for extended periods over the summer. And that was when they had still horse and buggies. So we are the oldest continuously operating inn in North Conway. The Cranmore Inn has 20 units on property, including one in our carriage house, and they vary from superior queen rooms all the way up to a 2-bedroom apartment. We have 2 units that come with a full kitchen, and then we also have units for families that are traveling together. So we have family suites and 2-room suites where a family of 4 or 5 or 6 can stay in 2 rooms on either side of their own private bath and enjoy their vacation together. The goal is to try to create a comfortable setting that makes you feel like you're staying at a family member's house while you're on vacation. This is our 2-bedroom apartment. We have our queen bedroom here on the right.
Yeah.
We have the bathroom for the unit here on the left.
It's very spacious.
It is, and this is the kitchen that comes with this unit.
Yeah,
and there's a balcony. The living area is there, and then we also
Another
have
bedroom.
Our king bedroom over
Yeah.
there for the.
This is awesome for, like, I'm just envisioning coming here with my family, going to the mountain and coming back and not wanting to go to a restaurant. And the parents' bedroom's over there and the kids' bedroom's over there. You kind of can't beat that.
Automatic separation.
Yeah. And then there's a deck just in case.
We offer breakfast as part of everyone's stay at the inn. We have a menu that every family member can choose from, so you'd have your choice of either pancakes or waffles or eggs or French toast, as well as bacon or sausage. And then we have additional starters, including peaches and cream, cranberry pear compote, cereals, and a number of other options. So everybody in the family doesn't have to eat the same thing every day. So I hope you will come to visit us at the Cranmore Inn. We're centrally located in the White Mountains of New Hampshire, where there's lots of adventure and activities and family time that can be found. Go to our website at cranmoreinn.com or give us a call. We're happy to help.
I'm Mike Chatham. I am from Redline Guiding, and we're at White Horse Ledge in North Conway. Well, we offer basically 3 different services. Weddings on mountaintops, having the justice of the peace. We provide educational opportunities and adventures. This includes hiking, mountaineering, backcountry skiing, ice climbing, rock climbing, the usual mountain pursuits. So the people that are interested in our services and our courses they run the gamut from complete novice to expert who's just looking for a companion. And a lot of people, probably the majority that come to us, are just kind of new to this, and they know that they don't know all of the answers, and of course neither do we, nobody does. But they come to us to bring their training level up so that they can be safe on the mountains.
We are at the headquarters of Redline Guiding, which is here in Intervale, New Hampshire, which is right down the road from Conway where we just were, and I'm with Mike. You're the founder and the director. You guys have a lot of different offerings, but today you're taking me out to, looks like some ice climbing, maybe some adventuring?
Today we're going to do a little bit of training, a very abbreviated
yes.
mountaineering skills session.
Important stuff.
Yeah. There you'll learn how to use crampons and ice axe, the choreography between the two, in addition to some self-arrest training. Due to the lack of snow, we might be a little, might be hard pressed to do some of that.
Yeah.
But we should be able to get some of the crampon work in anyway.
But any time is a good time to kind of learn how to use this stuff.
If you're going to go into that environment and deal with those risks, yes, you absolutely want to be trained. I mean, we see a lot of people climbing up Mount Washington and some of the other high summits that we have that don't have the training or don't have the gear. And if you've been watching the news, you can see how a lot of those things unfortunately play out.
Yeah, I think sometimes people take for granted, I guess, the White Mountains, and they think that maybe, you know, it's beautiful down below, but you never know what's going to happen up top.
You get up there to the summit in the wind and exposure, now suddenly you're freezing. So unless you brought the right layers, and we're talking about stuff that can deal with sweat, because you're going to sweat getting up there, you could be, you know, slipping into hypothermia. All right, so boots are first. They're fitted. Now we have the crampons. There is a left and a right. You can see by the center bar, this is a natural curvature. Plus, so all I do is I size one of these. If it fits, then I make that one match this one, and we're good to go. I'm gonna grab your leg, put it up. Want to put the toe in first. Bring this, and these are already set.
And they have all this here. You guys have all this here.
Yeah, we have all this, so people don't have the gear, they can rent it from us.
Yeah. Okay.
Helmet.
Helmet.
Adjustment in the back.
Okay.
Then put it on and just tighten it up.
Oh yeah. That's nice.
Well,
cool. All right. Well, I'm excited. Let's go.
Let's do this.
All right.
All right. So what we're going to do is first we're going to talk about the French flat footing techniques. If you notice, most of the spikes on my crampons are on the bottom.
Yep.
So if I keep my feet flat in contact with the snow, I'm going to maximize the use of the crampon.
Okay.
Okay. So we're just going to go up here, and this is a step called the pied marche, that's a French term for just kind of walking.
Pied marche. Okay, we're walking like.
And as we get into this terrain, this becomes a little bit awkward and a little bit uncomfortable as we get steeper. So we'll go into pied canard, which is the duck walk. So it looks like this. And allows us to take this hill a little bit easier.
Okay, yep.
So what goes up must come down.
Okay.
We're going to do what's known as down stepping
Okay.
initially. So remember, all the spikes are under my feet.
Yep.
So I want to keep my weight, and if I had a pack, that's part of it. I want to keep my weight over my feet, and I want to maintain a low profile, and I don't want to step over too far.
Okay.
Because that's going to change my center of balance. So I'm going to put this in my left hand because I'm going this way.
Yep.
And this is the uphill side. So it just looks like this. I'm taking little steps. I'm keeping nose over my knees, over my toes. And this assures that I maintain this posture on fairly steep terrain until I have to turn around or do something different.
Okay.
When I get down here, I can just walk normal again.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like an old lady with a cane.
These courses are important to people that want to come up here. They want to have an adventure up here, but they want to be safe and they want to do it right. It's a day of investment, if you will, for a whole future of rewards. Before I had touched on what we do, I'd said education, I said adventures, and I had also mentioned weddings. I'm a New Hampshire Justice of the Peace, and if you're looking for possibly the ultimate adventure in your life, getting married in the mountains is the way to do it.
Nice. Thank you so much. That was, I know we only did a little bit, but it got me kind of excited to come back and do more.
I feel like I found something kind of new I could do. So thanks. Now I'm heading over to Vintage Bakery, and I could warm up and make some bread and eat some pastries and have some coffee. So let's head over there.
That sounds good. I want to go with you guys.
I know.
I'm Brad Page, President and CEO of Kennebunk Savings. Welcome to our bank. We embody our values: trust, integrity, proactive, and empathy, demonstrating it day in and day out for the benefit of our customers, communities, and importantly, our employees. For us, it's more than just the big check moments. Although those are great too, we give over $1 million away each year to our communities. If this is a culture you would thrive in, think about a career with us. Check us out on social media or on our website, where you can really get a sense of who we are and what we do. A promise, a purpose, and people who believe in both. That's Kennebunk Savings.
I wish you guys could smell it in here. It is absolutely delightful. You walk in, I'm at Vintage Bakery in Glen, New Hampshire, with Lisa, who's the owner. It's just, you walk in and you're enveloped with pastry smell.
Isn't it great?
It's amazing. And you make all these.
We make everything from scratch. Yep.
So I'd love to have a little baking lesson. So it
Yeah.
looks like you have a nice big
Wanna come
kitchen
out
back
and play
there.
with some pastry?
Yeah, all right.
Hi, my name is Lisa Somerville. Welcome to Vintage Baking Company here in Glen, New Hampshire. When we first opened in 2010, we wanted to kind of feature that we did things in an old-fashioned way, and vintage was kind of everywhere then. Vintage clothing, vintage furniture. And the other thing is that when we first opened, we sold wine. And so it was kind of a twist on vintage for wine and for the way of doing things.
Okay, so I'm not doing it start from finish, but I will know how at the end of this. I'm
Right.
gonna be able to torch the creme brulee.
Right.
All right, so Lisa's gonna show me safely how easy it is
It is.
to
Yeah.
make a successful creme brulee.
Yes. So the easiest part of all this is making the custard.
Yep.
You really just boil some cream and some sugar, pour it over the egg yolks, and then bake it in
Yep.
whatever you have, as long as it's in a water bath. And
Yeah.
then this is just a household torch, okay? So you might have to rummage around in the basement or in the shed for it, you know, but it works just fine for the
Okay.
kitchen. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sprinkle sugar on this. I'm gonna sprinkle more than I think I need.
Okay, okay.
Because just the right of sugar will stick to this. And then I'm gonna light this torch. And the key to doing this really well is to hold it as close as possible to
Okay.
the surface. So,
But there's like a certain amount of time, right, to get
yeah.
that.
And you're gonna wanna do it just until you see it start to brown.
Okay.
And you can move it around, and then you know, and you stop.
Is that it?
Super fast. That's it. Yeah.
And that's the secret to creme brulee. Like
It
that's the
surely
thing that
is.
makes it so good.
Yep, because what you're doing is the flame is turning that sugar instantly into caramel.
Oh my gosh, that smells so good.
We make everything from scratch. If you'll look around, you won't see any cake mixes or any bread mixes. We do our sourdough starter. We feed it every day, so we make sourdough bread every day. Our pastries are laminated. We actually use fresh local butter in our croissants, so and it's folded in things by hand every single day. Yeah. Before we opened, I was a hotel pastry chef. I'm actually a certified executive pastry chef, and I'm in the process of becoming a certified master baker, of which there's less than a couple thousand in the country. And so when it came time to finding a different place to work, I really just wanted to express my own products and my own lineup of pastries for the public.
Okay, so 1 giant spoon of sugar.
Yeah.
Probably a little bit more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
And then rotate it around and then just pour off. And it'll all come right off.
okay.
Perfect.
And then just press it?
Yeah, we're gonna open this one. You have to open it. Now just press it.
Okay.
There you go. That's it.
Oh, can you hear that sizzling? Oh, wow. So yours is a little bit more like spread out. I have like a giant,
Sure.
almost like I just went in the center, and yours looks more like appetizing than mine.
It'll still be crispy and crunchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I try?
Sure.
All right, should I take this same spoon?
Sure.
So what my husband does, this is his absolute favorite dessert. He loves the like,
Crunching down.
the
it?
crunching
Yeah, yeah.
down. Okay, I think I passed the test.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I mean,
Get the crunchy.
oh
and
my
the
gosh.
creamy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That is delicious. Well, thanks for showing me that.
You're very welcome.
Delicious. Great.
So if you're out in the valley, whether you are on your way to an outdoor adventure or if you're just here visiting with your families, please stop in. You'll get a great croissant, a delicious cinnamon roll, some super good bread to bring home, maybe a good coffee to drink on the way. You can check us out online on our website, on Instagram, Facebook, and on my YouTube channel, which is Pastry Chef Lisa, where I give you baking tips and tricks.
A little while ago, I headed up to Berlin City Auto Group to visit my friends. They're so great up there, but let's be honest, I really wanted to get my season 4 car. So check it out.
Hi guys! Hey! Oh, I love when everyone knows my name.
I'm back up at Berlin City Auto Group in Berlin, New Hampshire. I'm meeting with Chad to maybe get my season 4 car. But also, you know what I noticed is that you guys have a lot more cars in the lot.
We do. Finally, we're at a point now where that part of our chapter is gone and we actually have inventory to sell. We actually have vehicles we sell below MSRP. So it does feel good to kind of be a little bit back to normal. So it's a good way to kick off season 4.
Totally, and that's good to know because we all kind of want to get back to normal. So your car dealerships are back to normal.
Yeah.
Especially these guys, and always continuing to make it easy. Easy, easy, easy.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
did you see when I walked in here? These guys love me.
I know.
I love them here.
Yeah, I know. Just like Cheers, right?
Just like Cheers.
Yeah, so true.
All right, now let's go check out these cars so I can pick mine.
Perfect. Let's do it.
All right. You do have a lot of options.
We do, finally.
But can I have this one?
The Rock Creek Pathfinder?
Yes. So these are the Pathfinders that have just totally evolved over the years.
Oh, yeah.
And I love them.
I know. They've definitely come a long way.
And I would be so excited if this was our season 4 car.
We might be able to make a few concessions for you, so yeah.
This is
Don't you love the
nice.
color?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is really nice. I love it.
Yeah.
High five, Chad.
Yes. Awesome.
Amazing. Here we go, season 4.
This could be the moment we've been waiting for, the chance to feel alive. And I raise my hands to the sky. What a feeling, time to feel it. This is where it all begins. This is where it all begins.
Hi, I'm John Fifield, Director of Operations for Hannaford Supermarkets here in New Hampshire. Hannaford has a long-standing tradition of serving our communities and bringing fresh, healthy foods to families throughout the Granite State. Like me, our store managers are from New Hampshire, and we shop Hannaford as well, so we understand the everyday challenges of making nutritious choices and balancing a budget. Stop by your local Hannaford or visit us at hannaford.com to learn more about our commitment to our communities and to take advantage of convenient grocery pickup and delivery options with Hannaford to Go.
This is the winter for warm memories of mountain moments. For complete info, visit thecog.com.
Hi, I'm Laura Dennis.
And I'm Jordan Hewson, and we are here at Poppy and Vale.
In North Conway Village. Poppy and Vale is a botanical boutique. We love to shop, and we find shopping therapeutic. So we wanted to create a space that, like you could come in and be relaxed and kind of experience all the senses of like smell and touch and just kind of like create a space that's comfortable and inviting.
The feeling that we want people to feel when they come into the store is a kind of a spa experience, a botanical, relaxing experience. So it's like a shopping experience is what we were hoping to bring in and have people feel.
Yeah. So Jordan's the aesthetic master of Poppy and Vale. She really has a knack for creating beautiful displays and just making everything look perfect. I'm more of kind of the back end of things, but she can come in and just like tear something down and build it up and just make it really pretty.
The best part of this job is to create the displays, and luckily that is my main job here, so I'm grateful for that.
We have a few things that we order again and again, but we really try to keep it fresh, so like every time you come in there's something new. We have a very eclectic mix of things, but our goal is to like always have something, you know, like new if you want to come in and just have that shopping experience, but like feel like, oh, this is new, you know. So I mean, we have baby, we have accessories, we have jewelry, but we're always gonna like mix it up a little bit and have new things. So we opened in 2020 in the peak of COVID. Again, because we love to travel and we couldn't do that, so we really needed a project. We needed something to keep us busy and keep us happy, and it really worked because it was so much fun, and we opened the store and it was very well received. And you know, we followed protocol and guideline, and we were still able to keep Poppy open throughout the pandemic. So
5 people at a time, or sometimes 3 people at a time.
And people appreciated, you know, that they still had somewhere to go.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, I bought something. The store is adorable, and I really could stay in here for a while, but we are headed over to White Mountain Cider Company to grab some dinner and maybe try some cider donuts. Who knows?
So come see us at Poppy and Vale. We are located right behind Frontside Coffee Roasters in North Conway Village.
We're open 7 days a week. We can't wait to see you, and follow us on our Instagram and our Facebook page. See you soon.
Now enjoy this segment of How I Live Free from our presenting sponsor, Visit New Hampshire.
My uncle was always fond of saying he might not be the most wealthy bootmaker in the cemetery, but he's going to die as one of the happiest, and that's the life I try to live. I'm Pete Limmer, the steward of Peter Limmer & Sons in Intervale, New Hampshire. We make custom hiking boots. You know, I'm fortunate to be on the tail end of my grandfather's legacy. My grandfather actually has the patent from the government for the first ski boot made in the United States. It was given to him in 1939. He moved to the United States back in the 20s, and we've been in this same location since 1950. Our mission is to make the highest quality piece of footwear that we can do in our price range. I'm fond of saying that we are the least expensive custom boot maker in the United States, and the idea behind that is we're here as much to promote the sport as anything else. I'm dealing with customers that my grandfather made boots for their grandparents. You know, I've seen 3 generations. We can go through our archives and pull the tracings out, and you'll see tears start to come. People just fall in love with them. They don't want to throw them away. They'll give them away before they'll throw them away. It's really what it comes down to. Well, you know, New Hampshire is a destination spot. The fact that the National Forest is here is a drawing factor. If I'm not mountain biking, fishing, hunting, anything like that, that's where I spend my time for the most part. For lack of a better word, it's a warm spot in my heart around here. Living free to me is loving what you do. Like I said, I'm fortunate to be able to do just pretty much whatever I want. If you can eat well and you can live free and be happy, you really don't need a whole lot more. Money doesn't make you live long. Happiness does. So living free is where it's at.
Hi, I'm Miles Williams, Executive Chef Owner of White Mountain Cider Company here in beautiful White Mountains at Glen, New Hampshire. This is a breakfast and lunch restaurant. We do everything from breakfast sandwiches, hash browns, fries, fried chicken sandwiches, local Roby Farm burgers. We do banh mi's. You can get everything from, you know, your momofuku noodles to ice cream donut sandwiches to, I mean, anything you would basically want. Tons of beer, tons of cider, all in one stop fun. So our cider here for 18 years has only been fresh cider. This behind me is made by a good friend of mine called Ryan Klassen. He has his facility up the street at Alpine Garden Winery. He does an amazing job. We will, in 2023, be getting into hard cider production. Just small batch, trial and error kind of stuff, but really looking forward to it. So the fine dining restaurant we have next door, it is a kind of homage to all the local ingredients in this area that it has to offer. We support a ton of local business. So on your plate is maybe a steak or a chicken from Roby Farm. in Piermont, New Hampshire. We sell their cheese over here in the market. We do fun food. We don't do food where it looks really fancy. There's 3 ingredients on a plate. This food tastes good. This food has wow factor. This food hits emotions to people, and that's kind of our goal here. We have everything from, you know, your traditional American burger to everything from Morocco, Spain, Japan, Italy. It's a lot of fun food. It's, you know, it's not food where you sit there, you have, you know, a few ingredients on a plate, looks nice, but doesn't really hit emotions. That's what we're about here, is hitting emotions and wow factor food. So our fan favorites here are the miso pork bao buns. And so we take Roby Farm pork shoulder, we braise it in soy sauce, miso, and a little mirin. And then we get it super crispy in a cast iron pan. We make house-made bao buns. We steam them in our bamboo steamer, and then we have a cherry hoisin glaze right on the top, a little scallion mint. People go crazy for them.
Oh, wow. Oh, that looks fantastic. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness. That smells good. This is a really nice treat.
I grew up in a little town called Gorham, New Hampshire, right down the street. I went to culinary school at New England Culinary Institute in Montpelier, Vermont. From there, I just kind of bounced around the country. I went to Nantucket Island. I worked for Lee Richardson in Little Rock, Arkansas. Just kind of bounced around. Been in Boston for about 3 years. Worked for Tony Moss down there. And, you know, I missed the small town kind of feel. And so I came back up here in 2017 to be a chef here at the White Mountain Cider Company. And it was kind of like riding an old bike when I decided to buy it.
Wow, that has got impeccable flavor. A little bit of kick. That's great. And it's a perfect way to end this day. We've had such a great time up here again in the White Mountains. So I encourage you to follow our itinerary or come up here and explore for your own. There's so much to do. We really only scratched the surface, but worth the trip. We'll see you next week. All little towns and villages with their own personality. Ugh, fine till that stupid word. No, shut up. Okay. I'm really excited to share New Hampshire and how it's that second line. So as you can see, I'm happy to be back enjoying New Hampshire and sharing it with you. Why is that so hard? Happy to be back, New Hampshire, sharing with you. Sharing. Happy to be back, New Hampshire, enjoying and sharing. Okay.